Hi YouTube, this is Tinka OES Lady. I'm doing my last video for Connections Academy. I have tried to download this video a few times. I'm using my new camera, so I'm trying to get it adjusted just right. And I don't really know where to look without it looking odd. Okay, so I have finished up with Connections Academy for this year. We have decided to stick with it one more time just until we get the hang of it, and then after that I will go to the school district and request to teach them myself. At this time of the year we have to repackage all the textbooks and send them back to Connections Academy. We have maybe about 12 books for each child, and maybe out of those 12 books, maybe about 5 for each child need to be returned. So that's not really that bad. And as far as some of the other materials, everything else we do keep. So that's not a bad deal. Like I said, we received quite a few items at the beginning of the school year. But any textbooks and any software discs or any of that kind of material needs to be turned back in, which I don't have a problem with. One more thing is that Connections Academy has already contacted me with information regarding next year, and they're going to be making some slight changes on various things, so they'll just keep us abreast with that. And I've already said goodbye to all of my children's teachers, and all in all I don't really have a bad feeling going into the end of the year and going into next year, so that's really a good thing. There's a few things that I would have changed this year that maybe would have made things a little bit better, and that would be that I think the kids are a little bit more into it this year. Coming up, it was a little bit shocking, I think, to all of a sudden switch from a regular school to going to homeschool and staying home and having their strict mom be their teacher or learning coach during the day. And I need to learn how to draw the line between being the parent and being the learning coach, and I think that would make things a little bit easier on me. There were times when I probably should have fallen back and just let them learn everything, instead of being the parent and constantly all day long asking them, did you do this, did you do that, how are you on that, and just quizzing them all day. And I think that was a bit much, so that won't be happening next year. Hopefully we have another good school year. Other than that, I would like to thank all of my subscribers and people who followed me during this 2009-2010 school year. And I will also keep you updated over the summer of anything that I'm doing supplemental to keep their minds fresh over the summer. I do plan on having them to continue to go to the library, pick up books, read books, go to various places here in Philadelphia, and just places that we can discuss. I'm not going to make them write papers. I do plan to try to go to Orlando, Florida to visit my mother, and that in itself is quite an adventure, so I'm really looking forward to that. In July, I have a convention in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, which is for the organization that I belong to, the Order of Eastern Stars. We meet for a grand session every year, and it's in July. It lasts actually about 3 days, but I'll be there 5 days. And I planned on bringing my husband and the kids, because Harrisburg is the capital, that we could do some fun and hopefully educational activities while we're there. And that pretty much concludes everything. Some of the information that I could bring back regarding looking to do your own curriculum is that, number one, the curriculum is expensive. it's especially expensive. I mean, I don't really have a problem with paying the money for the curriculum, but it's expensive if you really don't know what you're getting. And I have not seen any of this material in my hand to actually thumb through it and see it. So I'm looking to go to some conventions in this next year so that I can see what the curriculum looks like. From what I've learned online, many of the curriculums are very religious based, meaning they will use religious references even to teach math. So I really have a little bit of a problem with that. I don't really see that that's the place for that. I would like for them to get some religious training. However, I do not want it to be a part of every lesson. So that's just how I feel about that. I just like, to thank everyone who followed us through the year and have questions. Please contact me. I want to thank all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. I, at the moment, have 61 subscribers. I don't remember what the quote was on the last time. I believe I was in the 30s last time I mentioned it. So it has doubled, and that's fine with me. I'm not out to try to get on Wendy Williams or anything like that. So I appreciate everything. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Tinka OES Lady with my last school year update.